Greetings, my brothers and sisters, in the love and in the light of our one infinite Creator. For when man has understanding of himself, then she understands their fellow man, and she understands their universe surrounding them. You see, man is complex, yet he is not complex. You are a threefold being, which you already believe, but the relationship of the three parts of man is something that apparently is new to most of our people. For you are a mind-body-spirit complex. Your higher self, or your Christ consciousness, or your guardian angels. Many terminologies are used for this by our people. It's known by some of you that something of this type exists within you. You do not understand it. You do not know what it is, and yet something within you tells you that there is something outside of this physical body that has influence, guidance, and protection for you. Now, this is separate being in a sense. It is only separate because of the lack of knowledge of it. And this is really what is meant by becoming one with the Father or higher consciousness. When your great teacher, whom you call Jesus, was teaching upon your planet, he often spoke of what has been interpreted to be the Father and was thought to be by your people a God, a great being off somewhere in space who controlled and watched over his people and either rewarded or punished them, or answered their prayers, or refused to answer them. But you will notice that he referred to him as being one with him. I and the Father are one, he said. He had learned to become one with his higher consciousness, which is the part of you that is able to tap into universal energy and knowledge and use it. Now, for man to become aware of this and to join with this higher consciousness, she must, in his conscious mind, become more spiritual. She must have good intent. She must want to serve. She must want to know himself that he might be drawn to a higher state of consciousness. You see, it is difficult to put into words something that will bring to you an understanding, for this is something that you must grow into. The realization that this does exist, that you want to become a part of it, that you want to utilize or use this extra or higher part of you, will bring you nearer to it and will bring you in search of understanding, which will gradually bring you to an understanding and realization of what it really is. You see, Earthman has not had an understanding at all of himself, of what she really is, and now, as you enter the new age, or higher vibration, which will bring about in your physical consciousness a better understanding, or shall we say, an easier way. I'm groping for words to give to you what I really mean. You know, my friends, when Earth people have reached a state of mental communication, it is going to be such easier to convey to them the meaning of many things. As you move more and more into the higher vibrations of the new age, it will become easier for you to grasp these things. But in the meantime, I would suggest that you try to be more aware of these things. Awareness is very important, because being aware of something that really exists makes it easier for you to come into an understanding of it, and you will find that gradually information will flow to you at the right times and through certain processes that will gradually fit the picture together. No man jumps from one understanding to a great height in understanding at once. She must go step by step, for that is the only way that things become clear to us. We lay our wall brick by brick. You see? I know you want to reach many with this spiritual knowledge. Although many are not seeking, they may be interested in phenomena. So it will be interesting in determining a way to reach them. All you can do is give them examples, demonstrations of what you would like them to do. If they like it, they will follow. If they do not, they will not. In something of this type, you must not be too concerned with those who do not follow, because the only reason that they do not follow is that they are not ready. You see? Like I said before, each must build their understanding brick by brick. It's like a stepping stone. But you have to separate the chaff from the wheat. There are those who will never be interested in anything but phenomena, but that will not make the man. If man is to come into a higher understanding, is to go into the new age, he must have greater spiritual understanding, greater understanding of himself and his fellow man. So you have two types of people. And if you want to work with both, you can. You will find that birds of a feather flock together, so they say. It's been a pleasure speaking with you once again, my sisters and brothers. Go and be in peace. Peace. Adonai.